Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Evelyn if you're new here. Today I'll be going over the top 10 gym mistakes to avoid if you're new to the gym or if you've been experienced for a while. When I was a beginner, I did all of these mistakes, and once I learned the proper way to fix it, I lost 50 pounds throughout my weight loss journey. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first mistake is not having proper form when you're lifting heavy. I used to do this all the time. Once I hit my top reps, I would increase the weight thinking that I was actually doing it correctly, but it actually hurt me in the long run because I had really bad form. For example, I remember for the lat pull down, like I wasn't even squeezing my lats, I was using my biceps for the whole entire movement for like literally months. And it was great. My biceps got really strong. I could do a chin up, but I literally was not working any of my lat muscles. Second mistake is not eating enough or eating too little. When I first started my weight loss journey, I was definitely not eating enough. It actually led to poor performance in the gym, but I always felt really tired and sluggish. So that's the thing, if you're not actually tracking your calories, it can get really difficult to maintain all the tasks that you do. It's just not possible if you actually don't fuel your body correctly. It could also be the other way around, where you actually want to lose weight, but you are not tracking what you're eating and you're just overeating. So a really great way to fix both of those issues is by getting a food scale and actually tracking your macronutrients. I do think a food scale and actually measuring out portions would help you so much more. Number 3 is a big mistake that I used to make, is not tracking your workouts. The easiest way to track your workouts is simply just opening your notes app and writing down all your workout splits Monday through Friday, or however many days you work out in a week, putting in all of your workouts and then essentially just putting in how many reps and sets that you do of each. Number 4 is not stretching before or after your workouts. I never stretched, especially on leg day, which I feel like is the most important day to stretch. I'm gonna put a video somewhere in here where I can show you my squat form. And it was really just because my hips were like so tight that I was always very flexible. I did gymnastics and other things, but for some reason when I was squatting, it just wasn't there. Like my form wasn't there because I wasn't stretching. But I'm literally telling you guys, you reduce the chances of getting injured so much better if you just stretch. Number 5 is not having the right mindset. I feel like mindset is such an important aspect when it comes to losing weight or gaining weight. I feel like you already know kind of what you have to do. You have to eat healthy and you have to work out. If you constantly start doubting yourself every single day, oh, I've tried this before, it hasn't worked, or I've been doing this for months and I don't see any results, you're obviously not gonna get results. And most of the time, people fail so close to when they are about to succeed. Number 6 is not doing progressive overload. Basically, progressive overload is when you basically follow your workouts, but every single week, once you hit a certain amount of reps, you will increase the weight next time. So let's say if I was doing like lat pull downs with 50 pounds and I could do 12 reps. So if I did 12 reps and that was like my easiest set, maybe next week I can jump up to like 60 pounds or 55 or something and see if I can get 12 reps, no problem. If it's challenging, that's even better, because that means that your muscles are actually growing and they're willing to take on like more weight for you to pull. And that's why it's so important to track your workouts, because if you just keep doing the same weight every single week, you're not really gonna grow much. Number 7 is not intaking enough protein. I actually got a comment under one of my shorts a few weeks ago, and someone asked me, how did you get in 170 grams of protein if you were 170 pounds? And personally, I didn't intake 170 grams of protein when I was that weight, I'll be honest, because A, it's really difficult, and B, I feel like at that point, if you're trying to just lose weight, you should focus on a calorie deficit instead of trying to get in that much protein. I think it's very doable to get around 90 to 100 grams of protein. For me personally, I feel like it's really easy. I can think of like so many different things that I can fit into my day to eat that much amount of protein. But this mistake is not in taking enough protein. So if you're only eating carbs and fats, and for me, how I gained my weight was eating like pizza, which is just carbs and fat. So that's something I try to avoid. Even for breakfast, I would have toast or a sandwich, and it's just a lot of fat and not enough protein. Number 8 is inconsistency and skipping workouts. I personally was always doing really well at keeping up with my workouts. In the beginning of my weight loss journey, I was going to the gym at least 7 days a week. Now, I definitely go through periods of time where I just start getting a little inconsistent. Like one week I'll go, the next week I'll go for like 30 minutes, and then it just starts becoming a really inconsistent cycle. I really just want to emphasize, try to definitely go at least 4 to 5 times a week, 3 to 5 times a week, something in the middle. I think it's really important to move your body, especially if you sit at a computer all day, or if you do something that's not so physical, you really need to move your body. Number 9 is not hydrating enough. I would definitely recommend, if you're really serious about going to the gym, getting those like half-gallon or gallon water bottles. I think it's great to carry around with you, and to make it easier, you can just fill it up once and make sure you drink the entire thing by the end of the day, and you'll be surprised how much your body actually craves water. It's really not that hard to get in the hydration that you need. And number 10, which is the last gym mistake not to make, is not doing compound movements. I think compound movements are great for building strength, muscle, flexibility, all these other things. And I just feel like if you focus on these like little random exercises, for example, there's like this glute kickback machine, maybe I'll put a photo somewhere here, but it's just kind of a little pointless. But I don't really think it would actually grow your legs the way you want them to be. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.